You got it. Apostate, or I should say, Muslim apologist. This is for both of you. But first, Chris G asks AP. Around half of the people on the planet identify as female. What do you think about how women are treated under Islam? And then, after AP responds, I'd like to hear Muslim apologist as well. Go ahead, AP.
Islam is obviously very discriminatory and very oppressive towards women. This is a universally known fact. I mean, everybody knows that Islam is definitely not the ideal religion for a woman. You don't want to be a Muslim if you are a woman. Some people do become Muslims and they often end up regretting it. Others maybe like it because they have such tendencies. Maybe they're happy, I don't know. But Islam is very clear. The Quran says in chapter 4, verse 34, that men are in charge of women and that women must obey, that if they fail to be obedient, men can discipline their wives, including reprimanding them, separating beds, and finally beating them. Islam allows this, the Quran allows this, and it's said that women are deficient in intelligence. He said that they come in the shape of a devil, because he couldn't resist the sight of a woman walking outside, had to relieve his sexual pressure at home with one of his many wives. Muhammad had 11 wives at one point, married a child, and so on. And of course, we have the hijab, which is supposed to be a tool that keeps Muslim women in check at home, hidden from the public, behind the scenes. Men are in the front, women are in the back. There is no equality. There is no chance for equality. Women are subdued, and that is completely archaic.
This one coming in from, M.E.N.J. didn't give you a response. Go ahead, M.E.N.J.
Sorry, you're supposed to give me an answer, right? Yeah. So I was actually half expecting this topic to come up. So I think I've already talked about it at length in my debate discussion with Randolph. Yeah, so that was a very... I think that was very clear actually on how Muslims Muslim women are treated in Islam. So or whatever said that Mr. Aidemir said just now was rubbish. Okay, it's just absurd. Okay, so in Islam we honor and respect women. Of course, I mean the Prophet himself said the heavens is at the feet of mothers, and I mean I haven't seen a mother being a male. Okay, so. Women are, given, a position in Islam, a role in Islam. Okay, you see, in Islam we have gender roles. Okay, a man is supposed to do this, certain things, and they're not supposed to do that. Whereas a woman is supposed to do certain things, and they're not supposed to do that. Okay, so I mean, this is natural. Okay, this is a natural order of things in any human society. But it's just that Western liberal secularism, they, seem to think that women, should be given, roles which are supposed to be for men, and it affects the family unit. Okay, so men, as I've said before in my debate discussion with Randolph, man is basically the leader of the household. Okay, leader of the family, whereas women are the role leaders and the lead person in the household. I mean, this is a role that we have been assigned with. So I mean, Western secular liberalism, of course, they would disagree with this, but have you ever seen a woman walking bare-chested on the streets? Okay, compare that to a man walking bare-chested on the streets. So what do you think would happen? See, so even in Western societies, women are not given equal rights, because if a man can walk bare-chested on the streets, why can't a woman walk bare-chested on the streets? So there's gender roles. I mean, this is acceptable. Okay, and regarding 434, okay, Sura an-Nissa, verse 434, about the so-called beating. Okay, basically there are 3 steps. Okay, towards that. Okay, the so-called beating is used as a last resort, and the beating is conducted with a miswak, which I have here. Okay, is this little stick here? Okay, Aidemir. So are you actually afraid of this little stick? Okay, I mean, this is in the hadith. I mean, you like to search for hadith, right? Why don't you look for the hadith where the Prophet said that you're not supposed to hurt the woman, your wife, and you're supposed to, beat her with only a miswak? Okay, why don't you look it up right now?
Find me that.
Read it out to us.
Find me that hadith. Find me that hadith.
I can't do that because my laptop is not working. I mean, it's not working properly right now.
You will not be able to tell me the source because it's not there.
It is
That is-
there. You just,
that is-
you
that is-
just look for. Right now, I'm just
That
using it
is-
as a back scratcher.
That is an
You are
interpretation.
you are
You read-
afraid. You are afraid of my back scratcher. Okay, this is what you are afraid of. Okay, this is what
This
we
is-
use.
this is
according to
such a
Surah an-Nissa. According to Surah an-Nissa, verse 54, this is what you use to beat your
Excuse
wife.
me. No, the Quran doesn't say any such thing. The Quran only says
It is in the Hadith. I'm not saying that it's in the Quran. It's in the Hadith.
You just said that. The Quran just says beat them, and you're making a mockery here by saying, "Are you
Because
really afraid of this?"
the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam tells us to use this. Okay, you can check.
You are authorized to beat women with a stick, and you are
You're afraid
making
of this
a
little stick. You're afraid of this little
mockery out of it by saying, "Are you really afraid of this?" Ha ha ha.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Education, because you have nothing
It
informative
sounds
to say
like
because you are an
Emmy and
idiot.
Jay. have
James, can you
response.
please let me answer the question? Please? Okay, right. Okay, thank
Go
you.
ahead.
Okay.
I have no
The
respect
topic
left for you.
interrupted
You're a
me.
bastard.
Yeah.
You're
Sure,
you're
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 okay.
you're
We
an
gotta let
ugly,
him at least
idiotic
speak. You
bastard.
gotta-
Yeah, you're a
give him a
moron.
chance to
You're a
respond.
fool. Okay, you're a fool. Okay, you're just a liar. Okay? You're a carrier
Yeah.
Islamophobe. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me answer the question. Right? Yeah, I have zero respect for you anyway in the first place. Right?
I don't care if you have respect for me or not. You follow a stupid
Let's-
ideology.
let's-
You
let's-
are
let's-
stupid. You
I wanna
defend
give you a
stupidity.
Sorry, James.
You
Can you
stand for
can
stupidity.
you interrupt and let me?
Stupidity
I wanna give
radiates
you-
out of your stupid face. That's what you are, and
All
that's what you
right,
stand
all
for.
right. I want to give you a chance to
You
respond.
spread hate. You
Miswak,
spread hate.
miswak.
Hate is all you
Hold on.
stand for.
All right,
Hate is what you
gentlemen,
do.
all right.
Insulting people
guys-
on their religious groups is what you do. You are a piece of shit.
You're afraid of the miswak. Let's not forget that. Okay.
But sadly, we're going to have to continue the torture fest of having to watch this guy, apostate prophet, do live streams with that face that a mother has a hard time loving, that makes you cringe and makes you want to beat yourself into repentance for even watching him, and then having to hear him stumble and stammer over his words. And yet this dude here gets thousands of viewers. He's a miracle. Let me tell you why. He's proof that miracles take place, even though he's still an atheist. Hopefully not for long, because he's a proof miracles occur. He's a miracle, because someone like him who can get thousands to watch him, that's a miracle. And for the fact that he can be married, someone would love him enough and marry him, that's a miracle. So there's hope for you guys. If he can get married, you can get married too.